Okay, good afternoons to all of you. So today's this is the last lectures. Already we have covered assignment problems and step by step procedures also we have studied regarding the assignment problems. Anybody having any problems, you can contact or you can write to me. Now in the same topic, transportations. This is the one of the articles. This transportations problems related to gate also assignment as well as transportation problems. So let us see the transportations problems. So it is one kind of linear programming problems, and actually here demand versus supply and sources versus destinations. This type of table is there. A main objective of this transportations to reduce the cost of the transportation materials. What is the transportation problems in these paragraphs? It is given. It is part of linear programming problems in which the material has to transport from the source to the particular place, and there is also demand and supply. So main purpose to reduce the cost of transportations. Now here next is the types of transportation problems. So in this chapter, two types of transportation problems are there: balanced and unbalanced. So balance problems, when supply and demands are equal, then problem is said to be balanced. Means suppose demand is 200 and supply is 200, then that type of problem it is called balanced. If it is not there, unequal demand and supply is there, then we have to call unbalanced problem. So while solving this type of problems, every times unbalanced problems need to convert into balance, and then we have to solve these problems. So we have to add something in that column and we have to solve that problems. So this is the types of transportations. Now method to solve the transportations problems. So here three methods are there. That is the northwest corner cell methods, list call cell methods, and Hogel's approximations methods, VAM. Correct. So three methods are there. So in these three methods, we will go one problems and need to follow these all three methods so that it is very easy to understand. And after this, I will give one problems to you, and then you have to solve that problems. So northwest corner methods we'll see through our video, and then explanations. After that, list call cell method we'll see. After that, explanation, and last one, the Vogel's approximations methods we'll see through this video and then explanation. And after that, we go for the problems from the made easy or related to gate. Okay, so this is the things actually we will have to cover under the transportations. Okay, so only main objective to study this type of problems to reduce the transportation cost, and there should be equal demand and supply, and there should be the particular places and source. For examples, in industry, we will have to supply certain material to number of sugar in industry. Okay, so how much demand and how much supply is there? So we need to calculate and go for optimizations so that the transportation cost of the materials will get saved. So main purpose of this transportation problem is like this. Okay, so in short, you have to remember the cost of transportation we have to reduce, or initially we have to plan in such way that transportation cost will get reduced. Okay, so let us we go through the first video, northwest corner cell methods. Example number one. Now, first method is that northwest corner cell methods. Okay, so this is the problems. This side destination is that this is the source, demand at the bottom, and here is the supply. So this is the problems we have to solve these problems. First of all, you have to check the balance. This problem is balanced or non-balanced. So how to check this balanced or non-balanced? So you can add this total. So this 5 plus 500 plus 400 plus this 1200. Similarly, 250 plus 350 plus 400 plus 200. This is actually 1200. Means demand is equal to supply. Then this problem is called balanced problem. Problem is called balanced. When demand and supply, addition of the supply and addition of the demand, if it is equal, then it is called balanced. Now we have to solve these problems by using northwest corner methods. So in these problems, where is the northwest corner here? So this is the northwest corners. So first of all, we have to see these corners, and you can make like this way, like this way. So you can see here demand is 250 and supply is 300. Out of this, which is minimum 250. So here you can write 250 and this will become 0, and here it will become 50. Okay. Now this column is over because here it is 0, so you can make like this way. So this is the first step. Now remaining parts you have to go to next northwest corners. So here it is 50. Here it is 50. Here is 350. So after this, is the uh, northwest corners. So in this tables, northwest corner is this one. Okay. This in this, what is the demand? 350 and supply is 50. So which is the minimum? 50. So you can write here 50. So here it is 50 means 300 it will come. Okay. Now this is the 0, 50 zeros. So you can delete this row. After that, remaining this part, which is the west corner, this is the west corners. Now you can go to the demand and supply. So this is the 300, this is 400. Out of this 300 is minimum. You can write 300. So here it is a 0. You can include this, and here it is hundreds. Okay. After this, remaining this part is there. Out of this, which is the west corners part, this one, west corner part. Here it is 400, it is 100. Out of this, which is minimum 100, you can write. Okay, so this is 0, and here it is 300. Correct. Now, next part here. This is actually not west corners. Yes, you can do. Out of this, which is minimum here, 300. So here it is a 0. Okay, and here it is a 200. And at last, this is the demand and supply is common. So here it is a 200. So this is the balance. After this, we can go for these addition and multiplications. 250 into 3. plus 50 into 1 plus 300 into 6 plus hundreds into 5 into 5 plus 300 into 3 300 and plus 200 into 2. So whatever the um, value will comes, this is your answer. So this answer is 400, or you can check this answer 400 and 4,400. You can check this. So this is the actually transportation cost. While demand and supply both are in balance conditions, this is actually the transportation cost actually we required while supplying the materials from sources to the suppliers. So this is actually the problem of northwest corner cell methods. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I will give explanations and then we'll go to problem. Okay, so this is the north corner cell methods. In these tables, the verticals right side supply is given, the bottoms demand is given, and this left side sources are given, and the above this centers where we want to supply the material. Correct. Now, first things in this to check the problem is balanced or unbalanced. So addition of all supply is equal to addition of all demand. If it is there, then it is called balance problem. Then after this, whatever table is given, you first go to the north corners top, and then you have to make their square. Okay, so first corners, that is the square in place of that 3. Okay, this is the call west corners. Okay, and after that you can go to the demand and supply, which is the minimum, that is 250 is minimum. So you can write there 250, and then 250 you have to deduct from 315 will remains. Then after that you can cross that columns, and you can go to the next remaining. So next remaining, you find out the next northwest corners. So here it is in ones, there you can make square. After that, you have to see demand and supply. Out of that, which is minimum, that 50 is minimum, then you have to write in that square and delete that row, because that row is 0. Okay, now remaining parts you have to search north corner, and you have to make their square. So in that square, again you have to see demand and supply. So here's 300 is that is remaining. So you can write there 300 and cross the remaining the columns. After that, next 4 values are remaining. In that you have to find out the north, west corners, and then you have to write their minimum value, that is hundreds, and the cross that remaining row. After that, last ones you have to go to 3. In that 3 remaining value you have to write, and that is yours 300s, and after that you have to go for last, that is the 200s. So after that, the whatever square value is there, square value and that element, you have to go for multiplication, and whatever squares are there, addition of all this value, that is your transportation cost. Okay, so this is the northwest corner method. Every time you have to find out the north and make their square, and after that you can see which is the minimum, that minimum value you have to write and get it deduct from the corresponding value. Like this you have to proceed. So this is the northwest corner methods. Okay. Now we'll go to the next methods, that is least cost methods.
Example number two, by using least cost sale methods related to transportation. Now here's one, two, three rows and four columns. Which side supply and which side demand is there. Sources are there. So these are the A, B, C, D. These are the places. Now we have to calculate the total transportation cost. So in this least cost cell methods, first row, this first row which is the minimum value 1. So here you can mark square. Now here supply is 300 and demand is 350. Out of this which is minimum 300. You can write here 300. Now this is the 0. Now you can cancel all this row, correct? And here it is the 50. Now you have to go to next row. In this next row, which is the minimum 2. So here you can make the square. In this square, what is demand? 250. And what is the supply? 400. So out of this, which is minimum? 250. So here you can write 250. Make it 0. So 400 minus 250, 150. And this cancel this column. Now out of this, which is the minimum 2. So you can make here square for 2. After this, what is demand? 200. Supply is 500. This is the minimum 200. You can write here 200. This is the 0. You cancel this column and here it is 300. Now out of this, which is remaining 6533. Out of this, which is minimum, you can take this or this. So I will take this one. Okay. So in this 300 supply and demand is 50, which is the minimum 50. So you can write here 50, cancel 0 and delete this columns. Okay. And here it is 300 minus 50, that is 250. Okay. After this 3 and 5, out of this 3 is minimum. So here you can write squares. Out of this, which is the minimum here, 250, 250 and 250 minus 150 here. So this gets 0. Okay. Now this is 150, this is 150. So here you can write 150, these are the balance. After this, so here it is 300, 300 into 1 plus, what is this, 2 on 250 into 2 plus, what is this, 150 into 5. Then after this 50 into 3 plus into 3 plus 250 into 3 plus 200 into 2. So you can go for multiplication and find out the last value. Last value of this. So just you can calculate 2900. 2900. You can check this. So this is the transportation cost related to this problem. This method is called least cost sale methods. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Example number
Okay. Now this is the least cost methods. Same problem is there, so we have to solve by least cost methods. As usual, demand and supply is there. So our first step is to see the problem is balanced or not balanced. By addition of all this supply is equal to addition of the demands. And after that, you have to go to row wise. First, you have to select first row. In that first row, you have to find out the minimum elements. So minimum element is once you can make the square there, and after that see the demand and supply, which is the minimum value that you have to write here. Okay, so here that is the 300 is minimums. You can write there and get it deduct from 350. 50 is remaining. Then you have to go to next row. So next row, which is the minimum 2. Okay. So after that, you have to go to supply and demand. If now here it is the demand is 250 minimum value that you have to write, make that 0 and uh, cross that columns, and same 250 you have to deduct from 400, that is 150. Then remaining parts you have to see the which is the minimum. So last 2 is that minimum. Now there you can see the demand and supply. So demand is 200, this is the minimum you can write here, and from same demand you have to deduct from supply 500 minus 200, that is the 300. Now you go to the next minimum values. So there is 3 minimum value and corresponding demand is 50. Okay, the cross that vertical columns, and after that you come to next 5 or 3. So out of 5 or 3, 3 is the minimum. So in that 3 you can write 250 is the your minimum supply value, and get it direct from 400, that is 150. And at last at the place 5, 150 will be there. Demand and supply are equal. After that, the square value and the element in that square, you have to go for multiplication and addition of all this. You will get that transportation cost. This is the call least cost sales methods. Okay. Okay, up to these two methods, anybody having any problems? Hello? Hello? Have you got the concept of these two methods? North, west corner methods and least cost sale methods.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we'll go to the next or last methods. Okay, first we'll see this video, then explanation will be there. Next methods.
Now this is the example number 3, Vogel's approximation methods.
VM methods.
Methods. Now same problems we have to solve by using these methods. In this problem, as usual, sources here the targets or places where we want to supply the material. Sup- Supply is this side, demand is this side. Now by using these methods, we have to solve what is actually the transportation cost required. So initially you have to make this 1, 2, 3, 3 column and 3 row like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 like this. So let us we go to the first row. So in this first row, which is the minimum value 1, and what is the next minimum value 3. You have to get this difference. So you have to write this difference here 2. This is called row difference. Okay. After this, next value 2 and 5, next value 2 is the minimum, next highest value 5, so here it is 3. Now here it is a 2 and next highest value 3, here it is 1. Correct. Now, after this, you can go to the columns. So here it is a 3, 2 is the minimum. Next minimum value, that is 3. Difference is 1. This is called column minimi, column difference. Then 3 and 1, it is 2. 5 minus 3, here is a 2. 4 minus 2, here is a 2. Means row difference, minimum value, next minimum value. That difference you have to write. And column difference you have to write. Out of this, you have to select. You have to select the maximum value. Now this is the maximum value related to row number this. Okay. The maximum value. In this, you have to select the minimum value. So this is the minimum value. So you can make square here. After this, demand is 250 and corresponding supply is 400. Out of this, which is minimum 250, you can write 250 here. Okay. Then this will become 0. You have to delete this column. Okay. Now after this, this is the remaining. So this is the remaining. So you can find out the minimum value or minimum difference. This is the minimum value. Next minimum is 4. So 1 minus 4, you can write here 3. Correct. So here it is a 3. After that, so which is minimum 5. Next minimum 6. 5 minus 6, here it is 1. Then here 3 and 2, here it is 1. You can go for columns. So here already cut, so here you can make dash here. So 3 minus 1, here it is a 2. This is the choose. This is the 7. This is 7. This is 5. This is 3. So minimum is 3. And next minimum is 5. So 5 minus 3, 2. Then this is the 4. This is the 2. So here you can write 2. Now you can see this, which is the maximum value. So here this is the maximum value. You can go to the first row. First row, first minimum value. So you can make square like this way. So here demand is 350 and supply is 300. This is the minimum 300. You can write 300 here. Make it 0. Go to this row and here it is 50. Correct. Now you can go for remaining. This one. So this is already over. You can go to the minimum value 5. Next minimum value 6. 6 minus 5. So here you can write 1. After this, this is the 3. Next minimum value 2. 2 minus here it is 1. Then you have to go to the columns. 6 minus 3. So here it is 3. 5 minus 3, here it is a 2. 9 minus 2, here it is a 7. Correct. Out of this, which is the maximum value? Here. So this is the maximum value. Now, in this maximum value, go to the minimum value. Here it is a 2. So you can make here square like this. After that, see the demand and supply. So this is the demand 200, supply is 500. Out of this, which is minimum 200, we can write here 200. Make it 0. Cut this column, and out of this 500, it will remain 300. Correct. So this is the after this, you go to the next. Next here, 4 minus 5, here it is a 1 in second column. Then here is 3 minus 3, here is a 0. After this, column wise you have to go 6 minus 3, 3. 5 minus 3, 2. Okay. So out of this remaining, this part is let it cancel. Only this value you have to consider because these are the minimum. So this is the maximum one once again. Maximum in minimum you have to go. So this is the minimum value. So in this minimum value, so demand remains 50 and supply is 300. Which is the minimum 50? We can make it 50, cancel it 0, and you can give this column. Okay. And in this, what is remaining here? 250. 250 is remaining. Okay. After this is the remaining. Out of this, which is minimum? Here, this is minimum. Okay. So after that, demand is 400 and supply is 250. Which is the minimum? 250. So here you can write 250 and 400 minus it is 150. Correct. 150 and this 250 minus it is actually 150. No, 200 plus 1 it is remaining. So 115 150 equals, so here you can write 150. Okay, so this is the problems. Now we can go as usual 300 to 1, then 250 into 2, 150 is should be plus 150 into 5, then 50 into 3, then 250 into 3, then 200 into 2. So this is the uh, addition of all these things, and the last answers you have to calculate. Last answer for this is last answer. So you can go for multiplication and additions. So last answer 2850. You can check this value. So this is the VM methods for transportations cost calculations. Okay. Now this is the example
Okay.
number 3. This is where we want.
First- first slide. Okay, so this is the VM methods, Vogel's approximation methods. Same problems we have taken, but very little difference as compared to above these two methods. So in these methods, first of all, you have to find out the row difference and column difference. So row difference related to first row, minimum value is 1, and next minimum value, that is the 3. So what is that difference? Difference is 2. After that, next row, what is the difference? 5 and 2, that difference is 3. After that, third row, so 3 minus 2, 1 is there. Okay. Similarly, you can go for a column, and after that you have to find out the maximum value either in row or columns. So here 3 is the maximum value and corresponding row minimum value is 2. So after this you can make the square and see the demand and supply, which is the minimum. Then you have to write at that positions 250, and that uh, 250 you have to deduct from 400. Okay, so after that whatever a part is remaining, in that again you have to find out the difference, row difference and column difference. And after that, in the same row which is the minimum, in that place you can see the demand and supply. Out of this, which is the minimum, that you have to add, and remaining parts you have to cross it. After that, similarly you have to go to next step, which is the minimums, uh, difference in the columns and difference in the row, and accordingly you can go for minimum value. make their cross, see the demand and supply, minimum value you have to add there, and after that, at last you will get the 150 uh, demand and 150 supply, and at last the square value into corresponding element, you have to make the addition of all these, you will get the final value, that is our transportation cost. Okay, so this is the Hogel's approximations methods. Okay, now we have to solve the problems. Okay, so this is the problems from Made Easy related to our GATE exams. Solve the transportation problems for minimizations. Minimization means we have to minimize the transportation cost. So as usual, so the source and destinations it is given, demand and supply is given. Uh, Here there is three columns and three rows are there. So what is our first step here? First step, you have to find out the problem is balanced or not balanced. Balanced or not balanced. Okay. Now here addition of capacity 65, addition of demand is 65. That means problem is balanced. Okay. So have you written these problems? Hello? Hello? Have you written these problems on papers or not? Hello? This problem we have to solve. Have you written on your papers or not? Anybody is there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall we go for first methods? So, okay, shall we go for first methods? What to do for first methods? What is the procedure for first methods? What is the procedures?
Northwest corner.
Northwest corner. First, you can select first row. In first row, where is the northwest corner? You have to find out, and there you have to make square. Have you got this point? Northwest corners. Okay. Where is the value? First corner value in the square. So have you gone through this or not? In the capacity and demand, the first corner, in that first corner, have you made square, and what is the value in that square? Anybody is there?
10, sir.
10. Okay. Okay. Now after this, you can cancel that row, and then you have to go to next corners. Next corners. West corner. First of all, you cross that row and then come to next step, and in the next step, you can find out the northwest corner. Which place it is? Either it is in 4, 1 or 2. Second row. Which place shall I make square?
4, sir, 4.
Okay, right there. What is actually minimum value in that?
10, sir.
10, correct. So this is the correct answers. Now you can go to third row. So which place the north corner is there? Which place north? The remaining part only you have to consider. Which place north corner is there?
At 1, sir.
1. Okay. So in that square, which value shall I write?
5, sir.
Okay. Now this is okay. Now you cross that row, then you come to the next. Where is the north corner point? Where is the north corner point? Hello? Where is the north corner point?
Sir.
Huh? Which place north corner point is there? 3 or 1?
3, sir, 3.
Okay. So you make their remaining value of that demand or supply. How much that value is there? In square of that nearer to 3. How
10,
much
sir.
value? 10. Okay, correct. And what is the remaining? Is it correct? 30, 30.
1, 1.
Last one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. If you solve like this problems in exam, GATE exam, you will get 2 marks. So like this problem is there. This problem is very easy. Okay. Now same problem you have to solve by least cost methods, and you have to give me the answer. Same problem you have to solve by using least cost methods and exactly answer. But what is the answer of this same problem? First, north west methods. What is the answer? Have you
125.
calculated answer? Huh? How
125.
much? Yes, it is correct. Full mark you will get. So 125. This is the transportation's cost, minimum cost for supply the materials. Now you can solve this problem by using least cost methods. Solve these problems and give answers to me. You are solving now? Hello? You are solving this problem now by using least cost methods. Same problem you have to solve by least cost sale methods and give me the answer. Anybody having any problems? So what is the first point in list cost methods? Find out the list value. First row, which is the list value? 2. In square, you have to write 10 and get cross that first row. And that 10 you have to deduct from 20. Then you go to the next row, which is the minimum value, that is 1. Okay. So here it is 15. So here you have to cross both column and row, 0, 0. Okay. Then come to the next. Come to the next, which is the minimum value, 1. So remaining 10 you can write here, and 30, 30 you can write in the last row. So you can calculate the element into bracket value and addition of all these. What is the answer? What is the answer? Have you solved or not? What is the answer? Hello? Is in response message.
85.
Huh? How much?
85.
No, no, no. You get it, check here. Where is the problems actually? Get it
75.
check. 75, that is correct. Where you committed mistake, please check. 85 will not be there. 75, this is correct answer. You get it check. If it is there, any problem is there, just um, go through our video, and then even though if you are facing problems, I will solve once again and will paste there. Okay. Now 75, this is the correct answer. If you solve these problems by using least cost methods, again, um, very important questions to be asked in your GATE exam. Okay. Now same problems you have to solve by VAM methods, Vogel's approximation methods. Start now. Solve these problems by using VAM methods. First of all, you have to find out row difference and column difference. After that, which is the maximum value in that row or columns, where is the minimum element, there you have to write and get it cross either column or row. After this, you have to go to next row and columns, find out the difference, row difference and column difference. In that, which is the maximum in the same column or row, you have to find out the minimum element, then demand or supply, which is the minimum, that you have to write there. And if it is 0, you can cross either that column or demand. So like this, you have to proceed. And tell me the last answer. Calculated?
75.
Yes, it is correct. So everybody has got same answer. Anybody is there? Everybody has got 75 answer. This is the correct answer. Anybody has made any research work? Hello? No research work. Okay. So this is the today's the transportation related problems and the concept of the transportations. Okay. So tomorrow or day after tomorrow's our lectures will not be there. So on Monday, we'll solve one more problems and then we'll go to the last chapter of this subject. That is CPMs and PERT. That is the last chapter of our ORs. But before that, anybody having any doubt, you can ask to me, and you can mail me or you can put your message on WhatsApp also, so that I will tackle these problems. And I have that store of the previously solved the problems. If anybody want, you can see. Then video lecture also I am um, going through the linking in our study materials. Okay. You can go through this also, and I think it may get revisions also 2 to 3 times once again. But whatever the OR part is there, this is the part of our GATE exams. In first section, standard times calculation, this only part is there related to GATE exams. So up till now, we have solved this more problems on the assignment and transportation, as well as the linear programming, analytically and graphically. Here, assignment and transportations, and next chapters, CPM and PERT. That chapter also having a gate weightage. So on Monday, we'll solve one more problems related to this transportation, and then we'll go to the CPM and PERTs. Okay. Thank you. We will stop here.